Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Embody Tarot. I am Melly, and if it's your first time here, welcome. If you like the vibe, definitely subscribe. And if you are a returning subby, hey, bestie, welcome back, boo. Happy to have you here. Like always, I do have a special pick a card reading for you guys, and this pick a card reading will be your energy for the month of April. What's to come? What's the overall vibe? What you be mindful of? Whatever the vibe is that Spirit wants you to know, I will let you know for this reading. Like always, we do have 3 piles and 3 crystals for you to choose from. This time around, we have 3 different decks. So your energy may resonate with more than one pile or crystal, and that's fine. Just select the pile or crystal that you resonate most with. The first pile will be the Embody Tarot deck, and it's my personal tarot deck that I created, and it's available on the Embody.co website. And then we have the Earth Woman Tarot, and then we have the Black Tarot, okay? Pile 1 resonate with this beautiful hand carving crystal shaped in a heart. Pile 2 resonates with this amethyst cluster crystal. Pile 3 is this pink amethyst palm stone. Take a moment or a breath and let your intuition choose the pile or crystal that you want to hear your message from. There's no incorrect answers. As a matter of fact, it's where you trust yourself the most. Once you have selected a pile or crystal that you resonate most with, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box and or the pinned comment. I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hey, Pile One. Welcome to your reading. And in today's reading, we are going to figure out what your April vibe is going to be like for this April, this upcoming month. You did choose this heart carved crystal, wire wrapped. And if you resonated with this pile, then this message is for you. And then let's see, what is the most important thing that Spirit wants you to know with this upcoming month? Ooh. You know what I'm hearing? I'm writing you a 4-page letter. And I'm closing with a kiss. No, you're messing up. But I'm hearing 2 things. Either you're going to expect or you're going to have incoming communication coming in towards you, or it's time for you to write down all your goals, all your aspirations, all the things that you want, because this is the month, this is the year that you're actually going to receive it. But you need to document it so that when you look back, you have quantifiable data that shows what happened. You won't feel like it's an illusion. You won't feel like you're delusional about your goals or what you want in life, or you just have the facts and data, okay? So paperwork is extremely important for you this month. Documentation. Okay, document everything, prepare to receive news, and make sure that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Expect simple mistake, expect simple hiccups to happen, but that's not going to be the end of the world for you, okay? When we see the Page of Swords energy, it's the energy of enlightenment, but it's the pursuit of, okay? It's the action of. You are very determined, okay? And for the month of April, what I'm seeing is that there could be mind games being played on you, whether it's you getting your own head, you getting your own way, or people may try to, like, not say expose you, but you may have to expose somebody else. Like, no, this is the proof. It's right here. This is the contract. This is the paperwork. This is what you said, right? Let's not try to play any games. But in order for you to feel free, in order for you to feel like, you know, you're on the right path, documentation is needed. Documentation is needed, okay? That's the first energy that we're picking up. Okay, so why is this important in Pile 1's energy? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. And then we have the Magician card. It's so interesting because I low-key feel like this is literally what I just explained with the Page of Swords. But I guess with the supporting cards, it makes sense, right? So I feel like you're going to start something new. Or there's something that you've been burning, dying, something that you really want to happen. And it's just like you're waiting. And it's just like, you know, imagine you're at you're about to start a race, you're about to run. And it feels like forever for them to let off the gun for you guys to, take off, right? So it's something that you're anticipating is coming your way. Something's about to take off in your life that you really, really want and you're really, really passionate about. But it's like when it finally happened, it seems like you're going 1,000 miles per hour and it feels like maybe you don't deserve it, but you don't realize how much you have prepared to get to this point, right? A track star doesn't just win the race because, they're naturally gifted and talented. They have to make sure that their diet is okay. They have to make sure that they are training themselves, having the right coach. Like the little mundane things is what give you the long-term result that you want and need. So when things happen to you in this moment, don't look at it like you don't deserve it. Don't look at it like, what is happening? I shouldn't have this. Don't have survivor's remorse. Don't have guilt. Okay? Because that's exactly what the Eight of Swords is. The Eight of Swords energy is energy of guilt. You manifested something. You had the willpower and the drive to get something. And now that you're finally seeing it taken off, you're going to be like, whoa, can I handle this? Is this for me? The answer is yes, it is for you. But the situation is, how would you handle it? But if you literally remind yourself like, hey, I earned this, I want this is for me, if God willing, the universe put me in this predicament to get what I want, then why not? So you're gonna go through the month of April asking, why me, why me, why me? And Spirit is saying, why not you? Doing some mirror work, speaking life into yourself in front of the mirror will do numbers for you. Or, having a supporting person in your life to remind you how far you came, how far you're about to go, that you deserve to be successful. That's amazing. So I'm starting to see you're starting a new chapter in your life. Some of y'all may end up having a new home, or you're manifesting having a new home. Some of y'all may end up having a new car that's coming your way, something you really, really wanted. Some of y'all are manifesting either good grades in school or want to be in school for the most part, but your reality is not reflecting it. And because your reality is not reflecting it, you can't see beyond your nose. You're just like, damn, this is not me. I'm not going to get it. It's never going to happen for me. Just be mindful that comparison is a thief of joy. Comparison is a thief of joy. So the month of April seems like a lot of lessons for you when it comes to being self-aware and entitlement. Things are shifting for you. A lot of things are coming your way that you're attracted to. However, when you receive it, you have to be confident in how you handle it. You've been praying for this success story. You've been praying, you've been wondering, but the audacity of you to have imposter syndrome when you finally receive it. Okay, let's see, what is this in reference to? In what aspect of your life? In what aspect of Pause One life is this energy in reference to? It's you, man. The Page of Wands. Lots of page energy. Lots of becoming energy. The Page of Wands energy is the energy of, being curious, being intrigued, want to explore, want to have this energy of like determination. You're passionate about something. And it's so interesting because looking at this Page of Wands card, it reminds me of like a trophy. So I really do feel like you're going to get awarded or recognized for something about you at your core, at your essence. The month of April is a reminder of a success story for you where you could actually reach. You probably network with a person and they're going to be like, I've been watching you for a while and I'm so happy that you finally stepped out your shell. You have something new coming your way. It's very interesting now because with the Ten of Swords, why we have the Ten of Swords energy? Ten of Swords is a terrible ending, a painful ending. Something that you got to walk away from, You're still thinking about your losses. I'm going to ask one more question. Five of Pentacles bottom of the deck. That's abandonment. That's a loss. April's energy is all about you getting over yourself and getting out your way. Because you are your biggest critic. You are the reason why you feel like nothing is going your way. But when you lose something, you're making space for something else. So the month of April for you is all about like perception. Your thoughts become your reality. What you actually believe is your reality. So I could tell you, oh my God, you need a new car. You want a new car. You're going to get a new car. But if you don't believe or to think that you deserve a new car, it's not going to happen. First, you got to know you want a new car, right? You have to have that core belief that, hey, I want and need a new car. And then you're going to take the steps to get it. But if you're saying like, I want a new car, but the economy is messed up, who gives a damn? You're worried about things that you can't control. And April is the reminder that, hey, you're worrying about things or you're centering things that you should not. Control what's in your mind. Some of y'all may need to go to therapy and speak things out. And it's so interesting because this half of the pile is all about passion and creativity with the wands energy, you know. This side of the pile or the spread, it's all about like your ego, fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. And then over here, it's all about the mind, air sign, Aquarius, Libra. I'm missing one. Now me drawing a blank on the air signs. What are the air signs? Oh my gosh. I can't think of it. Gemini. Oh my gosh. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's the, and it's crazy because the magician rules Gemini energy. So April is all about a battle of self and how you view yourself, your ego, and what's happening in your mind. Let's get some Astro dice to see what else you should know. You know, let's see how the planets will affect your energy or what you should be mindful of. Okay, so we have 7th house energy. We have Venus. Oh my gosh. And then we have Pisces. So we have Venus and Pisces in the 7th house. That's relationships. Ooh, how can I do this? I messed it up. Okay. So I really want you to see the Astro dice, but I'm having a hard time. So we have Venus energy in Pisces in the 7th house. Oh, there we go. In the 7th house. The 7th house is all about relationship with others. So it's giving me the energy of comparison again, or it's giving me an energy of you feel like you can't move on because you're worried about what the outsiders think, what other people think, or you're waiting for your support system. Venus energy is all about like luxury, the blessings, abundance, creativity, you know. Some of y'all may need to work on your root chakra and your sacral chakra for the most part, and the solar plexus chakra, the first 3 chakras. You know, Pisces energy is a dreamer. It's your mind, you know. Pisces is like the eldest sign in, you know, the chart. So you've been through this already. You've been through the cycle already. But now, how can you use all the information that you have gained to push through? And I feel like your relationships will determine how far you go. So you have to be mindful of who's around you, who you should have around you, and the places, the rooms that you want to be in. How do they act? How do they respond? And how can you act accordingly to it? But I feel like April is going to be the month of abundance, creativity, expression for you. That's the Venus energy. It's the energy of you like expanding your mind. It's you realizing that you're creative. It's you realizing that you're captivating for the most part. And it's you realizing that, you know, you could change people's lives. But it's up to you to realize like how bright and how valuable your energy is, right? Your heart is. Your heart is in the right place, but you got to put the work in to get what you want. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope I gave you some clarity and some insight on what's to come for this upcoming month. If I did, definitely let me know by leaving a blue heart in the Comment section, say pile one, or just say I'm finally choosing myself and tell me why. I would love to know. Okay? Until next time, Ruru loves you. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. And for this pick a card reading, we are going to answer the question, what is the energy? What's the vibe? What is the most important thing you need to know when it comes to April? What's coming for you? Okay, what spirit wants you to know? If you chose this amethyst crystal or Pal 2, then this reading is for you. Okay, so let's get it. So, Spirit, what do you want Pal to know the most when it comes to their energy for the month of April? Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, look at her. She is in her own world, just relaxing. Everything is growing, everything is flowing. It's all about basically law of attraction for you for this month. This month is all about like fertility. This month is all about like harvesting. A lot of y'all should definitely study the moon cycle because I feel like you being intertwined, you being in sync with this moon cycle will give you the answer that you want for you to be fertile. And when I say fertile, I don't mean like just, having babies or being pregnant. Fertile in the sense of like growing and expansion when it comes to what you truly love unconditionally. It could be a person, place, thing, or idea. But I feel like you have to secure or harvest your resources, and the moon cycle or water or your intuitive vibe or feeling will guide you. So this month is all about you trusting your intuition, right? This month is you realizing that there's signs everywhere and paying attention to the synchronicities of things. This month is definitely about you just gathering. So what is it that you need to gather and protect? Interesting. Why did we get the Empress card, Spirit? We have the Judgment. So there's something that you need to make right. It's the energy of righteousness. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're calling out for help and you want something, but you may feel like it is out your league. The Seven of Cups, Plotted Judgment, and then the Five of Cups. This month for you is all about recovery. This month for you is all about oneness. This month is all about you growing spiritually, you prioritizing yourself, and you making a decision that best fits you. It's you letting go, it's you being free. The month of April for you is all about expanding. It's all about traveling. It's all about things going the right way. I don't want to say karma, but it's just like sometimes you could be fixated on things in the past and you're trying to understand the reason why. And sometimes the answer is it's just because. So for the month of April for you, it's all about you getting out your funk. It's all about you not sitting in your feelings. It's all about you being optimistic. It's all about you finally seeing like whatever you want and need. You know that there's consequences, but for you, everything works out for you. Everything works out in your favor. The Empress and the Judgment card energy combined is an energy of like enlightenment. You're about to go through another cycle of things, right? You now know the risk. You now know the consequences. You now know the rewards. And you're now realizing that, this journey may be a journey of independence with the Nine of Pentacles. It's self-fulfillment. And you're realizing that maybe you have to create these paths for yourself. It's you letting the past go. It is what it is. It's you saying F it. Okay, so what? It's you having a nonchalant energy, but this nonchalant energy is your protective mechanism. It's like you've been there, done that. You know, I literally just put out 5 cards, and 5 represents changes. 5 of Cups, emotional change. So I feel like for the month of April for you, you are boastfully letting people know who you are. You're not holding back, and you're not having any regrets. You're finally making peace with something. The month of April is about peace for you. It is what it is. Being content. In what aspect in how whose life is this popping up in? We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is usually like shared resources. You're realizing that you want to be selfish. You realize the power dynamics is not as honest, it's not as equal. So you're just like, you know what, bump it. I don't care. I do not care. I don't want to care. I'm choosing not to care. Why? Why is this happening? The King of Pentacles. Get your money right. Stability. For the most part, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. My face is so serious right now, and I don't know why. But I feel like for the month of April, it's all about you getting your shit together. And you're not feeling sorry for anybody. It's not to say that you won't help people, but it's just like, how far does helping somebody get you? Like, you have goals, aspiration, and it's been rough because it's only been you. And you're realizing that, yo, I could do this on my own. I don't need Tom, Dick, or Harry to help me. I know how to survive. I know how to get it. I've been doing it. So the month of April is just a reminder that keep on going. Don't quit. Even if you want to take a break, take a short break, but keep going. 1% improvement every day, it's better than you having this burst of energy of even 1,000% once in a blue moon. Consistency. You showing up. You show up sad, you show up mad, you show up determined, you show up happy. It don't matter as long as you show up. Today you give 0, okay. Tomorrow you give 0.5, okay. The point is that you were intentional about showing up. The results will actually happen eventually because you showed up. But the situation is, in the past, you will be like, you have an idea. It's an amazing idea, right? But you don't act on it. And then you see somebody else doing it and you're just like, damn. Or people take advantage of you, of your ideas. You go to people to get reassurance and confirmation. And it's just like, they took your idea. They took your spot. So April is all about like independence and knowing that you're able to grow things, fertilize things, improve things without asking for permission. So if you're claiming this energy for the month of April, go ahead and comment in the comment section. I don't need no permission. I do not need anybody's permission. I don't need it. You're your own boss. Hell, say that I'm my own boss. Let's get some Astro Dice to feel like what the vibe is for this month. So what should Palace know for it? So we have Jupiter and Taurus in the 6th house. So we have Jupiter's energy. Oh my gosh, did I lose it? And Jupiter's energy is all about like knowledge and expansion, the pursuit of things, happiness, right? Taurus energy is all about like stability, the things that you need in life, security. And 6th house energy is services. Granted, the services of others, but it's services. Oh, it's gonna show us or not? There you go, services, 6th house energy. So the month for you is all about how you can grow your community, how you can service things that people need or want. I feel like your gifts, your talents, is all about what you do in your mundane life, but I feel like you could capitalize and grow on it. It low-key feels like a sister circle. You're going to learn how to take advantage and how to leverage your connection without showing your hands completely. You're going to learn how to capitalize and be intentional about people's like pain points, their trigger points, and how you can use that energy to get what you want, to grow yourself. You're learning how to not show your hand and overexpose yourself. You're learning how to use distance as currency. You are learning how to manifest the growth that you need through forgiveness, through healing, through choices, and being accountable. We have Cancer energy, we have Aquarius energy, lots of Virgo energy, and we also have Taurus and Capricorn energy for the most part. And it's very interesting that in pile one, it was a lot of air and fire energy. And then for pile two, is a lot of water and earth energy, right? We have the Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. And then we have two major arcanas. So what that's telling me is being grounded in your feelings. You emotionally processing things so that your real world, the thing that you need to function, happens. Some of y'all may finally get the job that you've been trying to get for the longest. It feels more like a financial opportunity, a financial growth for the most part, overcoming sickness. But nevertheless, I feel like this month for you is all about stability and you just realizing that the grass is greener wherever you stand. Point blank and period. So that's what I have for you, pile number two. If you enjoy this reading, if it resonates with you, let me know in the comment section. Okay, I will really appreciate it. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile three. Welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we are going to figure out what's the energy and what's the vibe for you for April. What's the come for you overall? What spirit wants you to know. So if you chose this pink amethyst crystal, then this is your reading. And we are using the Black Tarot deck for this reading today. So let's see what spirit wants you to know. Ooh, Three of Wands. Are you planning on traveling? So the first card that we have was the Three of Wands energy. And that energy is all about expansion, travel, pursuit, having action on something. So I feel like this month for you is all about you taking a risk. It's all about you putting yourself out there for the most part. And then we have the King of Swords. Not overthinking about what's happening. It's just you just like, you know what? I have an idea. Let's go for the most part. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Let's see what else do we have for this pile. And then we have the King of Wands with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I feel like this overall energy is all about you being very strategic, okay? It may come off as you being deceiving, you being deceptive for the most part, but I feel like you're about to be very strategic, whether it's lie, cheat, steal to get where you need to be in life, okay? What I'm picking up is that you're realizing that playing the nice game doesn't really get you far, and you're over it. You're over it. You were over it. So now you're going to use your charm and the things that you naturally have, the things that the Lord, your mom, your dad naturally blessed you with to get what you want. I feel like for you is you having like a capitalistic type of mindset. Somebody wants access to you, they have to pay a fee. And yesterday's price is not today's price. And you are unapologetically okay with that. You are charging your worth times 10 plus interest and fee plus whatever else you could add on to it with no regrets. So I feel like for you, the month of April is you moving through life, um, being a beast, being a boss, leveling up, you making intentional choices to get what you want. And you don't care about like the damage, quote unquote, that you cause. Because why? You know, you playing the good girl, the good boy, you playing the good game. It's just like you have superseded that now. You're selling yourself short. So now you're just like, I got a trick for y'all. I know exactly what I'm going to do to get what I want. I want this, I'm going to get it. I have no choice but to get it for the most part. But what's confusing is that we do have the King of Swords in reverse. So that leads me to wonder, are you going to do things without getting permission? You're going to do things without asking. Like you're realizing that, you know what? Even if it's a no, it's a yes. You're going against the grain. It's you becoming the outlier in society for the most part. Okay, so what? That's your mindset. Okay, so what? And what? You know? What you gonna do about it? You're calling out people out on their bluff. So you're making changes to make you happy. You're being very strategic because you're realizing the patterns with people, things, and experiences. You want expansion, you want growth, but you're not going to let anyone who do not inspire you or anyone who do not already have it take away from your experience in life. Like, no. You have something specific that you want and need, and you're not going to let other people's experience dim your light. You're mindful of the challenges, but you're going to use people's experience to make yourself better. It's like you're studying idols and you're realizing how to get to where they got. And you're going to use the same exact formula. You are going to figure out the formula for the month of April. You are going to shift some shit. You're going to shake the room. You're going to make people feel uncomfortable because you're realizing that everybody is a pawn. It's like we're all NPCs at this point. But you're finally breaking through the matrix. You're finally realizing, like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to choose between the red pill or the blue pill. I am not going to let you see what my hands hold. And you may perceive me as, well, they may perceive you as like a bad person, a villain, but you're just like, I don't care. Oh, well, smile and go. You want what you want. You're going to get what you need to have. Okay. Why are we picking up this energy for pile 3 spirit? We have the 3 of Pentacles. You're realizing that you trying to be a team player didn't work out in your favor. So it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. And then we have the Queen of Cups. You're doing things that feels right in your gut. You're being intentional about what you want. You're still compassionate, but you're realizing the basket that you carry. And you no longer want to carry the basket of other people's drama and their mess. You're realizing that, I need to be more in my masculine world for the most part. My masculine energy where, you're going to get your stuff together versus trying to take care of everybody. No, you're steering the boat now. You're not tending to people. You're the pilot. And if it means that you have to separate yourself from people, distance yourself, travel, move, then to be with it. It's not your loss. You're finally putting yourself first. You're breaking down barriers that's going to make you feel like you're where you're supposed to be, where you want to be. Okay? The 5 of Pentacles. Be mindful of financial security, overspending, or be mindful of that, this lonely road that you're going to walk is going to feel like you're abandoning yourself or people, but you're basically shedding your skin. You're becoming somebody new. You're becoming the person that you always want to be, but you have to lose a lot in order to get it. The King of Cups. It's very interesting that we're about to have all the kings out here. Usually when we see kings, it's just for your energy right now, you're not looking for a savior. You're not looking for a rescuer. The Queen of Cups. You at one point you were looking for the right opportunity, the perfect partner, but now you're realizing hey, I don't want the perfect partner. It's okay. I'm not gonna let my feelings rule me. You are very intentional about something. And you're realizing that you may have to lead the path. It's not something that you want to do, but you have to do. But you're not going to lead the path through feelings. You have a win at all costs energy in the month of April. You do it without permission and then ask for forgiveness later, even if it's messed up, if it's not right. They'll be all right. You know the pattern of people. You study and you understand it, you recognize it. Besides for money, anything else Spirit wants you to know? We have the Empress and then the Lovers. Ooh, is this family dynamics? And then the nine of Swords, anxiousness. Be mindful of overhealing. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's just like you're breaking free from like a generational curse. You're breaking free from what society have put on you. So where you're just like, is this an illusion? You're so smart. You're so intuitive. You're naturally doing things you're supposed to do to the point where you may start questioning yourself. Now it's not the time for you to question yourself. Now it's the time for you to remind yourself that you are a boss. Now it's the time to remind yourself that you have goals. Now it's the time for you to push forward. It's okay to be the black sheep. It's okay that you're having this identity change, this identity shift. It's okay. It's literally okay. It's okay. Okay. Let's get the Astro Dice and let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so we have Scorpio. We're transforming. We have the North Node in Scorpio in the 3rd house. So the North Node energy is all about your destiny, what you came to Earth to do. So either you're going to recognize it, realize it, or you're moving one step closer to it. Okay. Scorpio is all about transformation. It's about being intuitive, a lot of like occult type of things, deep. You feel things deeply, so don't question it. And the 3rd house energy is all about like the mind. So how you see things and view things could definitely change this month. I would definitely invite you to go online and look at your natal chart and see where your north and south nodes are in your chart and figure out how that could help you. If you need help, reach out to me. I got you. But it feels like you're going to go through this deep change and it's going to push you to make decisions where you need to change in your life. I believe the 3rd house energy is I analyze. So you may become a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. You may become a researcher, a scientist. You may go get your doctoral degree for the most part. You may become friends with a doctor of some sort. But I just see you just analyzing and becoming and being hyper fixated on changes in your life and your mission, your expansion. What is your purpose? What is your goal? But just be careful of, spiraling for the most part. But that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it right here for you, Pile 3. I hope I was able to give you some clarity, guys, and confirmation for your upcoming month and your energy. I invite you to respond to me or tell me anything that's going on with you, what you're looking forward to for the month. I love seeing your comments. Definitely like and share. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.